Good morning, Alistair Tate from Power to Adapt. Coaching in Collingwood today, supporting the Alphington Grammar Elite Wellbeing Program that Craig Mottram runs. It's been great learning from another head coach and looking at their messaging, the way that they cue kids, and getting involved with another school and another demographic. On my way in, because it takes about an hour from Mornington to get to Alphington, I was listening to Mark Boris' Mentor podcast, and he had Marion Farrelly, Maz Speaks, talking. So she's been a TV producer for the X Factor and Big Brother and things like that. What I loved about her messaging was, if you're boring, it's costing you money. And they're talking about the messaging of politicians and businesses and things like that, and how they don't understand their audience and they don't get the right messaging out. So it made me think about when I put information out about coaching and the words that I use, and that, I'm an athletic movement and performance mindset specialist. And that might sound cool to some people, but what does it mean, and what do I actually do? And why do athletes like training with me, or why do they think that I can help them improve? So generally you get a referral from someone because they're happy with what you've done for their son or daughter or themselves. Most people come to me and it's a source of pain, like, my son really loves basketball, but the coach is saying that he's not going to give him as much time on the court because he's too slow, or he's not fit enough, or he's awkward, or he's grown a lot and he's getting pains and all these sort of things. So they're in some form of pain and they want to enjoy things more. So the people who get referred is that I do a phone call. I ask them, well, why have you called me? What do you want to get out of this? What do you enjoy about the sport that you're doing? And do you want to get more enjoyment out of it? And so you spend some time getting to know them and finding out what their football team is, what school they go to. And most people are pretty shy and reserved when they first come. But my focus is always, okay, I want you to enjoy the session, and I want to get to know you, and I want you to get to know me. And I want you to feel welcome. I want you to feel that you're improving and that coming and doing this training makes sense. Because a lot of it's hard. What I'm asking you to do is hard, and it feels uncomfortable for your breathing to be harder. Your heart's beating, you're sweating, your legs are tired. So how do you make that cool and sexy? Well, if you're feeling like you're getting fast and you're beating somebody and you like being competitive, or people are noticing that you're getting faster and fitter and you can jump higher, that feels good. And that's what I've loved about the sport, and it boosted my confidence a lot. So that's what I want to do for other people. And so whether I'm doing Aussie Aths as my junior development business for primary age kids, or whether I'm doing Power to Adapt, my main business, which is secondary school adults, footballers, soccer players, basketballers that want to get fitter, more agile, whatever it is, so they can take the next step, or whether I'm putting on someone else's shirt and working for Elite Wellbeing for Craig Mottram, or whether I'm working for Haileybury or a school or whatever, I might be wearing a different shirt, but my brand is Coach Al, and Coach Al cares about how you move and what you get out of the sport, and that you have a good time, and that you're going to persist with sport and physical activity because it makes you healthier, it makes you happier, and it makes you feel like a better person. So that's what it does for me, and I believe that that's what it does for others. So I need to make you feel comfortable. So I have fun. We have fun, but I'll challenge you as well, and get you out of your comfort zone, because I believe we're all more capable than what we think. Because that's what I found out about myself. So that's what I want for others, and keeping it simple. There's all these buzzwords about shin angles and power into the ground and all this sort of stuff. You go, okay, what does that mean? All right, so if you looked at just what we do, I set up the same things all the time, and the sprint reps are pretty similar. So if you looked at it just like that, you go, this is pretty boring, anybody could do that. but it's me observing, talking to you. How did that feel? Getting you to find your language and connect the dots for how your mind and body works that leads to any improvement. So yes, I'll get you fitter. Yes, I'll get your technique feeling more efficient. But really what I'm unlocking is your power within, which is your confidence. So if you start to feel better in yourself and go, oh, this is working, your confidence level lifts, so you're going to go harder, and then you're going to get the improvements. You're going to go, oh, okay, that was hard and I felt uncomfortable, but I'm okay. And then when you have an easy session, you go, oh, wow, I ran that time and that felt easy. Oh, this is really cool. So then that shifts the needle of belief, right? So that's what it's about, and that's what I love about coaching, is that there's so many different aspects to it. It's getting to know you, building your confidence, making you feel more comfortable, getting you to consistently show up. So it's got to be fun. You got to learn something. You got to feel part of a great group. So I only want encouraging people in my group. I don't want someone there that's just all for them. If you're part of the group, you got to fit in. You got to be friendly. You got to challenge others in the group, and then it drives the standards of everybody up. So that's what I love about coaching. That's what you get from me. So I'm really, going to observe this and absorb this talk from Maz Speaks. I really love her messaging. I love Mark Boris as well. And really think about, is my messaging clear with the stuff I put on Instagram or LinkedIn or wherever it is? Is my message really clear about what I do? And the other thing I do is mentor my coaches to come out of their shell too and bring their own unique personalities into our coaching sessions. Because my business only grows if they're fun and engaging and challenging the kids too. Like, everybody's got to want to come, So that's why our classes have grown. That's why we're seeing success, because we constantly think about our why and how we can improve. So that's my message for today. It's a long one, but it's a good little brain dump, and it gets me thinking, and hopefully it gets you thinking too. Cheers.